Hey you guys, so just finished a nice workout. Feels so good to get in there and remind this little thing I call a body who's boss. And I just wanted to share my heart on something. I keep seeing it in my own walk, and that is, imagine what it must feel like to be drowning. Now, they say that folks who are drowning are some of the most dangerous folks around. Why? Because any assistance that's given to them is going to be seen as a threat. Why? Because they're in survival mode. Okay? And so I just keep seeing that when you're drowning, you're in survival mode. And when the resolution comes for your problem, the fact that you're drowning, that the very hand that is there to rescue you can sometimes be seen as a threat. And so what I'm seeing in my own life is that the very things I've been praying for, the very things that I've been talking to my dad, my God, my Father, Source, the One, Love, whatever you call it, I feel like we can just talk about it and it's fine, right? Okay, cool. That's how it's always been. I hope that's how it always is. So we can talk to the very source of love and speak into existence things that we want. And then when it comes time for that to be delivered into our life, sometimes it may seem as though it's a threat. You know, at that very moment when the person is being untangled from something that they're tangled in and they're under the water, they are on their way to survival, right? But it can be seen as a threat. In my walk, I'm finding that I actually need to be brought down to the root of where the issue lies. I can't just scrape it off at the pass. I need to go back and figure out where that root behavior is coming from. Else I know that it will happen again. I know me very well. I know you too. And so I've got to go down to get out. And that's when it hit me. The very things that I see as scary or anxious, or they make me nervous, or I feel fear, is simply a place that I need to go down to get out. Or to get in, right? Because we're talking about going deeper into the understanding of what this life is all about, right? We're not trying to get out of this life. We're trying to dig in and taste and see what is good. So when you find yourself in a situation where it feels like everything is coming against you, take a moment to look around at your life and see what your foot's tangled on. See what your mind is latched onto, or what your heart is chained to. And realize that simply releasing those chains and those locks will absolutely deliver the healing that you're waiting on. And this is what's hitting me. And it's so beautiful and it's so profound for me. And you may think that it's dumb and this may seem stupid, guys, but this is huge for me. In every moment when I feel like something's coming against me, I know healing is mine. So I can go down, see where I'm attached negatively to things, or even positively, because we know that we hold nothing. We know that open-handed is how we must journey, else we will get stuck. So I'm walking around open-handed, but there are things that grab a hold of my mind, my heart, my hobbies, my conscious, my subconscious. And I just begin releasing those things. And even if the threat is still there, guess what? I no longer see it as a threat. I know my survival. I know what life is, and I went for it, and I got it. So I don't know what that means to you. I hope it means something. I love you guys. Woo woo.